Alright, welcome back to Nell's Kitchen. Today I'm going to make a fun little appetizer pizza for you. It's actually called Ham and Pickles Pizza. As you can see, I've already got my pre-baked pizza crust here. It's just one of the ones you can find in the grocery aisles. It's already baked. I've popped it in the oven at 400 for about 6 minutes. I wanted to start crisping up the edges and get it nice and hot. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and take 4 ounces of Philadelphia cream cheese. Now, for this recipe, you really do need to use the regular old plain cream cheese. No flavored stuff. And we're just going to go ahead and sprinkle that around, and then we're going to get it to spread nice. Actually, and the cream cheese will melt real nicely onto the pizza crust here. Alright, and once your cream cheese is all nicely spread out evenly on your pizza crust, you're just going to take some hamburger dill pickles. These are just like, they're sometimes called hamburger dill chips. They're just the pickle slices that you put on your hamburger. And you're just going to put them on there, as much or as little as you'd want, kind of like you do pepperoni. I used to never like pickles. I would take them off my hamburgers, I would take them out of anything, I wouldn't eat anything with them. Then I had an appetizer that was something similar to this. It was a pickle wrapped cream cheese with a ham slice around it, and then I also had one with cheesy fried pickles, and now I'm hooked. And I do mean hooked. I eat a ton of pickles. It's ridiculous. So, came up with this appetizer to satisfy yet another craving for pickles. So, I happen to like a lot of pickles on my ham and pickle pizza. Probably pretty good there. Then I'm just going to take some prepackaged, already diced up ham. The smaller the better. You can find it in the lunch meat section of the grocery store. Sprinkle that rather generously over my pickles. Again, much as little as you like. Not an exact science. One of the things I love about cooking is you can change it up to fit your taste. If you really don't like pickles, you can leave the pickles off this. Then it would be just a ham pizza, but still. Just a few more little sprinkles. Squeeze up the tray there. You definitely need the cream cheese on this because it tastes absolutely wonderful, and it helps to hold everything onto the crust so it doesn't just slide off and make the crust kind of soggy. Then for my cheese, I actually love with pickles to use a Havarti cheese. I took an 8-ounce block and I shredded it using my food processor. It took like 30 seconds to shred an entire block of cheese, so that's just awesome. And it's a kind of a soft cheese, so it is a little harder to grate if you don't have a food processor, but it's well worth the effort. And I'm just going to sprinkle this on here. As you can tell, a little bit more of a soft cheese. It tends to clump a little bit. That's good because I don't like cheese on the pizza. And for one pizza, if you're only going to do one, I would say you need about 4 ounces of Havarti cheese to be shredded. The actual recipe that is going to be written out will be for twice this. I'm only making half a recipe here, so there we go. Okay, that looks pretty good. Just a little bit more spread out. Alright, then all I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and pop this back in the oven at, again, 400 degrees for about 6 to 7 minutes, just until the whole thing is heated through, my crust is totally crispy, and my cheese is nice and melted. Alright, as you can see, I have pulled my pizza out of the oven. All the cheese is nice and gooey and melted and really yummy. So I'm just going to cut my pizza and serve it. you're going to do appetizer with this pizza, you can cut it into really thin wedges, or, oops, getting ready to lose it there. You can cut it into squares. I, however, today am going to serve this as lunch. So, I'm going to cut it into some slightly bigger wedges for the family here. And that is my recipe for ham and pickle pizza. And I hope you all enjoy it as much as I do.